17 Creations, we've previously worked with him before.
Hi, my name is Kevin Jeong. I'm a producer.
Did you get to meet Avicii? How does your family take it? You started when you were 21 in New Zealand?
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Because you're biased.
For only this one, I can agree with that.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of IDiaTime. This would be our 5th episode, and today we're here with Kevin Jeong. He's a musician. He came all the way from Seoul just for us today, so thank you so much for joining us. Please say something.
Hi, my name is Kevin Jeong. I'm a producer in Seoul, South Korea, and nice to meet you guys in 17 Creations.
So we've 17 Creations. We've previously worked with him before. He helped us host the neon party that we had, and our producer Tima also helped him with a music video, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Right? It's called Friend.
You're not making a mistake.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just jump right into it. So tell me, how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music for almost over 10 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
That's a long time. Long haul.
So is it like a hobby or like a?
It is a full-time job.
It's like a career.
Yes,
Okay.
it is a career, yes. So it is a full-time job. I do broadcasting in KBS for children's program called Wiki, and TV 유치원, kindergarten television show for kids as a subliminary job. And my main job is I'm an EDM producer, and also as well as I'm a DJ. I used to DJ before in Hongdae.
So can you please elaborate more on that? Tell me exactly what type of music you make. Is that the only type, or are there other things you do?
That's not necessarily only one type of music genre that I do. But I like I said before, EDM is my main thing, and I enjoy EDM. I put a lot of meanings in EDM because it's really interesting genre, and you can say it's a future of music.
Like a futuristic.
Very futuristic. So that's really interesting because you can actually make music with any sound. That's the EDM. And also there's a lot of many different ways to define what EDM is all about. But I would say EDM is just futuristic music.
Futuristic.
And yeah, you can express anything with what's going on in your mind to the music. So gives me a lot of freedom to make music.
That's cool. So you also mentioned that you like DJ.
Yes.
And you have DJed for us for one of our events.
Yes, I did.
But other than that, you also like is it like would it be like a job or for fun or on the side? Like what does that mean to you?
In Hongdae, there's a club called Mama and Papa Gorilla and BB. There used to be. It's about 7 years ago. I used to DJ as a resident in specified clubs, and I enjoyed, of course, making money. There's income. Every time you play, they pay you. So I enjoyed playing music, and thanks for giving me the opportunity to play music in front of hundreds of crowds. It was pretty good moment.
How long have you done that for?
Almost a half a year.
For DJing, do you still do it now?
Now I focus more on making beats and tracks. Yeah.
So for 10 years, that's a really long time. That means you produced or made a lot of work, right? A lot of pieces. So what's your tell me about your favorite one of your own one.
There's so many. I want to pick unreleased one, but since nobody knows what it is, it's only in my hard disk. So I would say one of my track called The Gladiator. That's my favorite, which has been released out there so far.
When was that?
It was in 2014.
Oh, so it's on YouTube.
Ago.
Can we find it on YouTube?
Yes, you can just type Kevin Jeong Gladiator, Kevin Jeong Gladiator, and it will pop up.
All right. Well, I challenge you all to go check it out. Give him a like, comment
I didn't mean
your
to
thoughts.
promote my old songs, but yes.
It's okay. This is your chance.
There's no lyrics or vocal. It's just music, but very inspirational. So if you're interested, check it out.
Who would you say is your inspiration, in that
There's
field?
so many amazing EDM artists in foreign country outside of Korea,
Yeah.
and including Korea, of course. But if I were to pick only one producer that I respect the most, I would say Alesso from Sweden. Yeah, he's a Swedish.
Swedish. Oh, so I've heard a lot about like Swedish people that are
They're-
in this
yeah, they have
industry.
they have really good inspiration. Yes,
But the one you just said, Lasso,
Alesso.
I've never heard of that.
He's pretty popular. You must check it out. He's what he's doing is really similar to what I want to do and what my path the path I'm going. So I'm really thrilled for waiting for his new track all the time, new release. But at the same time, I got inspired a lot by him.
You know the Billboard
charts, yes.
And it's very famous. Everybody knows the Billboard charts.
Yes.
I've never seen an EDM track top the Billboard charts unless it was Calvin Harris, Avicii, or Martin Garrix.
So there are so
these
many.
three. It's just three. It's just three.
That's plenty.
I can name hundreds of, I don't know, rock artists that I don't even listen to rock, but I can name hundreds.
Hundreds. Well, I can name more than hundreds of EDM who charted in Billboard.
Yeah, because you're biased.
I'm biased? No. Okay. Let's move on this debate session.
Because I could like fight about this.
Okay,
And
let's
I'm sure
do it
you're
later
very-
on.
yeah.
But very interesting to hear that you're a huge fan of hip hop, and because my base was hip hop, I started music making hip hop beats first.
Oh.
Yes, because I used to do rap.
So if you used to do rap and you used to do like hip hop beats, why didn't you go that road?
Because I just chose my path to go more futuristic. Hip hop has a huge background history.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have a huge mutual respect to all genre of the music. So, I mean, yeah, but I just chose EDM because, like I said before, it has a lot of cool features.
So for 10 years, that's a long time, as I've said before. Are there any like notable accomplishments that you've had?
So, it was like 2012 or 13, somewhere in that time. I participated one of the contests that Avicii launched, which is called Avicii XU, and at the time he was donating his all money incomes to Africa and America, because he was already making a lot of money, but also he used to be really sick.
2012.
2013, I think, yes.
Okay, and he donate because I'm trying to think.
It's called the House for Hunger. Yeah.
Oh, for hunger.
Yeah, that's the name of the
okay.
campaign. Dude. And I won the competition as a second place.
Oh.
I forgot to bring the T-shirt they got me. I was the first Asian who got that T-shirt set Avicii printed on that.
Oh,
and
that's so
stuff.
cool.
And
Is it
LP,
like
they got me LP of the Avicii's album,
limited edition?
limited edition. It's still
So,
in my home, in
there's
my room.
there's
in
only
the
one?
parents' home. There's only one in Korea, I think.
That's cool. So tell me more about the competition. So was it how does that work? How does a music competition work? Do they like give you a subject and make a
Yes.
song about
That contest was Avicii was giving. There were 5 stages of contest in that contest, and he gave a bass line. So that's a motive. So
okay.
he gave like eight bar. Correction, 8 line. 2 bars length of bass line, and then people have to figure out making bass line. Start from there.
like continuing it.
Continuing it. So. He released a bass line and melody line, and FX, which is sound effect, and the other I don't remember the rest of it, but yeah, that's how I did, and then I got the positive feedback from other competitors and other people got attracted.
Did you get to meet Avicii?
No way. I think he mentioned once in his broadcast in that contest, but
So you didn't like all
I think he's
gather at a place and
it is online. It was
online.
Yeah, it was one
Okay.
of the online contests. And when they launch remix contests and stuff like that, they do it online. So
But I mean, if you got second place, there are no benefits like to meet him. I mean that's like
I
a
wish
pretty
I
big
could.
deal.
I
Or
wish I
like
could.
work with him, make a track together.
They
Nothing.
picked 5 people in the first place, and they
Oh,
got to
okay.
meet Avicii. Actually, Avicii's production team
Mm-hmm.
flew to their home, and they recorded what they do, what they did,
That's big.
and as a bedroom producers and everywhere. But at the time, I was doing DJ and stuff. So if Avicii's team came to my area, then he could have got some visuals than me playing some music in club.
So when you're making new music, can you just sit down and be like, oh, I'm gonna make a track today, or like does something have to happen where you have an epiphany or something motivates you? Like how does that process work?
It has to happen. Something has to happen to create I think, meaningful music. Yes.
Because that's not what I would expect. Like okay, so I don't know much about EDM, right? But when you're making like a I don't know, like a pop song or any song for that matter, artists usually have some sort of inspiration or something that happens to them. Like, for example, let's talk about Taylor Swift. She writes about her relationships and then her songs do really well, right? So, in my mind, I was thinking that EDM artists would maybe they have a deadline from their like producer company, whatever, from the label, and then they're like, okay, we have to get a track today, and can they just sit down and do it, or like do you get what I'm talking about? So you have to have like motivation for you personally.
For me personally, well, I can make tracks without any motivation.
Oh,
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I can just
so that's the cool part about
make up
EDM.
stuff.
Yeah, you can just make it up and.
Yeah, just make it up. And
But then, would you be satisfied with it, like as an artist? No.
that's like lying to myself. Yes.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but from what I'm getting,
Mhm.
you started when you were 21 in New Zealand.
Yes.
Music.
No, music hasn't started there. By the time I got back, I started music seriously. So it's a 22.
How does your family take it?
My family, first time, they were not happy before age 20, but once you become age 20, once you pass it age 20, you have to enter the college. But I failed that first entrance exam to enter the college, so I had to retake that huge exam, and I aimed University of an Art, which has a major.
Oh, you went
in
to university
competition. Yes.
for music.
Yeah, music competition. Major.
Oh.
Yes.
So you
So I had a lot of work.
you know your stuff then.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Yes.
So is there like an EDM major or?
No, it's a classical based major.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you.
But music is music.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
So you
unified.
can do like classical music.
Yes.
You play
Symphony,
instruments?
yeah. I play piano. Yes.
Like
Just single.
okay, how on a scale of like a 14-year-old random girl to Beethoven, how good are you?
Wow. You can say I can't compare myself to Beethoven.
but on a scale, like
On a scale,
so like think
50
of
to 60 somewhere there. This is Kevin Jeong, and you guys are watching one of the 17 Creations newest program called, what is it, IDiaTime, right?
yes.
Oh, and this time the guest will be Kevin right here. You guys get to hear a lot about me. And if you like this video, please give it a subscribe and thumbs up button on the video.
That's my line. So if you enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends about it. If you're into music, leave a comment. You can have a debate with him. He's pretty serious about his stuff. So this concludes our 5th episode of Idea Time. Thank you so much for joining us, Kevin, today. So
Thanks for having me.
thanks for watching. We'll join you next time. Bye.
Bye.